Hi, my name is Nick, and welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. I just read on the Epstein files, so now I'd like to look at Ghilaine Maxwell. So I want to know what Ghilaine Maxwell knows. Spirit, can you look into Ghilaine Maxwell? What is she thinking? Is she going to expose T-Rump? Is she going to come out with information against T-Rump? Will she reveal what's in the Epstein files? Okay, so Ghilaine Maxwell, tell me what's in the Epstein files, please. Ooh, this is the Five of Swords. So this is an abuse of power. Abuse of power, and this card just reminds me of abuse altogether. This is a woman who's abusing herself. So in a way, this could be Ghilaine. She's abused herself, getting involved with Epstein, being involved in these salacious acts. But it could also be, feeding your negativity to someone else, shoving it down their throats, your sick desires, and abusing others with your sick desires. Okay, two cards, the Star and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is crossing her. The Queen of Cups represents emotions. It represents knowledge, emotions, wisdom, but it's crossing her. So she knew better. This queen also holds secrets. In her cup, she holds the secrets. She keeps things to herself, but will she? What's crossing her is the desire to unleash what she knows. Okay. Now there's a glare on the cards. I thought you might be able to see them. So Ghilaine Maxwell. Oh, and then the Star card is at the base of it. So these people were riding on top of the world. They had money, they had power, they had connections, all the way up to Prince Andrew. I mean, the connections were huge. They saw themselves as the shining stars, and they could do whatever they wanted to do. Tell me about Ghilaine Maxwell and the Epstein files. We know that she was trafficking young girls to Epstein and his clients, and she was involved in the abuse of young women and girls. Okay, the Knight of Wands. So she's taking an action. Her next move is really, I feel, to go after T-Rump. So that's coming soon to a theater near you. This is coming about quickly. Okay, this is the Ten of Cups, happy family. They thought they had it all. They had all their wishes, dreams coming true, everything they wanted. Again, it's like the abuse of that power. They had everything. They had everything that money could buy. They had all the power they could buy with that money. And they thought they were the stars. But what is she thinking now? I think she could be thinking about her relationship before with Epstein. you know, she's thinking about the better times. Queen of Pentacles. So this queen has children around her. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles does represent a nurturing, wealthy woman with children around her. So they kept the children close. And in this card, you know, she's not only keeping them close, they're like tied to her. She's stepping on the ties. She's keeping them close. She's keeping them basically with her. What will she do? What's in the Epstein files? What will she do with that information? What is she going to do? Okay, the Six of Cups. So in this deck, this is about acting, playing. There's an illusion. They were the puppet masters. They controlled what people saw of them. But behind these scenes, you know, there's a devil in here, in the play. There are a lot of devious things going on, but they were putting on a show for themselves. They were enjoying themselves, this show, with these devilish acts. High Priestess, this came up before in Epstein files. She has a huge secret to hide. She's covering up now, but will you come out? Ghilaine Maxwell, will you come out? The Hermit. The Hermit. She might, well, it looks like she wants to she wants to use this to get herself out of jail, obviously. But right now, it's looking like, no, you're not. It's not the right time for her. I feel like she fears the repercussions right now. Let's get some clarifiers here on Ghilaine Maxwell. I mean, we know so much of what went on, but we would like to know, is she going to throw T-Rump under the bus like he throws everyone under the bus? Okay, it's a matter of time. The clock's ticking. She will strike. Right now, she's fearful. She's very afraid right now to do this. She's holding all the cards. She's on the chessboard. She is the one that's going to make the move. When to reveal it, let's see if they'll give us, well, they won't really give us a time frame. Feral child. Okay, feral child. You know, you're so devastated that you're eating your own flesh. So eventually, she knows she's going to rot in jail unless she comes up with something that she can get T-Rump to. It's not pardoning her, because if she has a pardon, she could plead the fifth. I forget what it's called. I'm sure you all know. You could put it down in the comments if you know. But she could make some kind of a deal to give information and have him get her out and get her out of this country. She doesn't want to be here. The cat. She's very slick, devious. She still has strings she can pull. She wants to get out. It's only a matter of time that she gets out of this situation. I think she will throw him under the bus. She will do something, or she's going to try to get out of jail free. But is she going to be safe? Will she be safe? I mean, she's in more danger out right now than if she was staying in prison. So let's just see what the cards, this little oracle deck. So the pipe. There's contemplation and thinking about this. The spider. She has a lot of connections. So she's contemplating her connections. How can she, you know, bring this to her advantage? Will she bring out? She wants to know she's secure, she's safe. If she helps Rump. She's got a bone to throw to him. She wants a get out of jail free card if she throws him. If she gives something to him, her immunity, she could possibly get out. She's playing with fire. Something is going to happen quickly, unexpectedly. And she's got so many connections. Her hands have been in everything. She knows who she can manipulate. She's played with these devils before. She knows them in and out. She knows all the secrets. She knows how poor Rump's health is. There's something about abortions here. She has quite a lot of information. That information will come out. We will see it. Let me just do a check with the pendulum. So tell me, let me ask a question about this abortion card, the fetus. Is T-Rump involved with one of these girls having an abortion? Is he involved with that? Is that what the big news is about? It's saying yes. It's going, circling to my right, which is yes. Okay. Let's see. Let me just pick out a couple more Deviant Moon cards for a time frame. Spirit, can you give me a time frame that she might come out against T-Rump? Okay, Two of Pentacles, the Death card, and one more card. The Seven of Cups. When will this happen? Let me just look at these better. Okay, 2 months. So we're in, that would be September. Something comes out now. Something comes out in September. And 13. Maybe around the fall, maybe around Halloween. That's what I'm getting. Is this correct? Spirit, is the big bombshell going to come out in September about Ghilaine Maxwell coming out? Yes. Okay, September is big. Now, what about everything coming out by Halloween? Will everything be out on the Epstein files? Will she have more information? She's going to have more information. It will be a bombshell. So this is for entertainment purposes only. If you like this reading, please subscribe so you can find me in your feed again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.